Hey there, Scorpio. Come on in. Let's do your energy forecast for the week of March the 10th through to the 16th. Okay, so for your first card, I should start by introducing myself. You're getting on here and you're looking and you're going, who the heck is she? Hi, my name is Lee Shanks. I go by Intuitive Lee, and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and certainly on my website, leeshanks.com. And I'm just here doing some energy forecasts for all of the zodiac signs, currently working on the sign of Scorpio. So, Scorpio, come on in and let's do your energy forecast. So, this first card I'm going to pull for you is from the Good Tarot. And this first card is going to give you your overarching thread of energy for your entire week ahead. And what we have for you is the Hanged Man. I love the Hanged Man myself because really it helps me sort of get unstuck from a current perspective that I have. The reason the Hanged Man is hanging there, he's hanging by his feet, as he's just trying to get a different perspective on the world. And in traditional tarot, this big, it almost looks like a moon in behind him. In traditional tarot, that would be more sort of around his head, and it's indicative of the divine being the ones guiding you through to this new perspective. So allowing yourself to just sort of hang around, if you will, not seeking a new perspective, allowing a new perspective to sort of be, what I call divinely inspire you. All right. So let's break the cards down a little bit further, break your week down a little bit further with the cards. And we're moving over to the Shaman's Dream here, Scorpio. So I'll pull 3 more cards, break your week down just a little bit further, and see maybe if we can find what this new perspective is all about. Okay. So what have we got? The beginning of your week, Scorpio, we have for you, crown games and the right use of power. Let me lean into that energy. Okay. So I've got sort of 2 schools of thought here. I do feel for some of you, it's you gaining a new perspective on somebody who has been, I feel, trying to use their power to control outcomes, including you. That's kind of what I'm getting here, Scorpio. Is that somebody around you that is kind of, I don't feel like this is overtly power tripping, but I feel like in very subtle ways they're trying to control which direction you're heading in. And I just really feel like they're not looking out for your greatest and highest good. Totally what I'm getting. And I feel like, again, this is not an avert, like you need to do this and you need to do that. This is more like somebody else stirring the pot and trying to get you to see things either as you always have or their way. And this is why you're going into the Hanged Man status of allowing yourself to be divinely inspired through whatever's going on in front of you. For others, I'm actually feeling like, be cautious with how you're wielding your power. Being truly powerful means that you understand that you're not always the one in the leadership position, that there are times for that, and then there are times to step back and let others take that position. And that's true power, is knowing when to wield it, right? Not just the when, but the how, right? Is it with a hammer? I would suggest probably not. Is it with your words of empathy, understanding, and compassion? I absolutely would think so. And I do feel like using your power at the right moments in the right way is going to, because this is coming in by your perception, this divine inspired new way kind of being, if you will, helps to inform you of new ways of moving forward in your life, new ways to be powerful, because you are powerful, Scorpio. You're very powerful. I have lots of friends that are Scorpio, and I just think they're amazing and magical in their own way. And I want you to own that for yourself this week, okay? And now that means whether or not the cards are talking about you using your power or discerning others around you sort of trying to wield their power over you, whatever that means for you, right? Yeah. Can you lie about this stuff? I think not. Look at that. There's your inspiration coming in from the muse. So I do feel like if you allow yourself to be inspired by the people, places, and circumstances around you, maybe there's somebody that you not aspire to be, because I'd never want you to aspire to be anything but yourself, but maybe if there's somebody around you that you look at them and how they own their life and you find it inspiring and you want to find your own path toward that same goal of just being your authentic self, whatever that means for you, and allow that person to be your muse. Allow, if it's a circumstance, if it's the environment around you, whatever it is that is inspiring you, because remember, We're looking for divine inspiration. We're looking for divine inspiration for you this week, Scorpio. And I just really feel like it may come in not just from sort of the typical way where, to me, divine inspiration is, I meditate, I get nice and quiet, and I start having answers to some of my questions and stuff. But I really feel like this, and I've got bumps like crazy right now. Your inspiration allowing you to see somebody or a circumstance or environment that you find inspires you, all right? And allows you to sort of see yourself or somebody around you and their interpretation of how power should be used. And and getting a new perspective on it. Wow. All right, Scorpio, what does that mean for you by the end of the week? Yep. Look at this. A new perspective allows you to rise above the fray. I love this for you, because if you're getting a new perspective, you're looking at somebody around you trying to wield their power, again, in very, I feel, subversive kind of quiet ways, more quiet manipulation than overt power is what I'm getting here. I just feel like when you sort of pull back from that and allow yourself to look in on the situation, gain that new perspective, allow the divine to inspire you, or allow people and circumstances, allow the divine to lead you to people and circumstances that inspire you. Through that process, you get to rise above whatever's going on around you. I really don't feel like what's going around you right now is truly yours, Scorpio. I just feel like whatever it is, out of loyalty, out of habit, whatever it is that allows you to continue stepping into the middle of the fray, thinking that maybe you can exact a different outcome or assist in some way. Again, keeping that power card in mind of how you go in. You just need to keep in mind that you don't have to always accept the invitation into the fray, that sometimes just sort of hanging out in the background allows you to see things differently, right? So maybe it's going to allow you to see you and how you wield your power, and maybe you come to some different conclusions that way. Or perhaps you see somebody else wielding their power and how they're doing it, and through the inspiration, again, of somebody else or your environment around you, leading you through that so that you can rise above it. All right. I hope that makes sense to you, Scorpio. I was going to call you Capricorn for some reason. I hope that makes sense to you, Scorpio. Please do let me know in the chat below how this reading is resonating, or if it's resonating. Please do hit your like, share, and subscribe. And if you're so inclined, hit that notification bell. All right. Take care. Blessed be one and all. I hope to see you all back here next week. Take care. This is Lee Shank signing off.